Hi guys, I'm Cynthia here and welcome to today's video. I'm gonna talk about reasons to why I feel like I should be posting YouTube videos even when nobody's watching or even when no one watches. That is what I'm gonna talk about today. First and foremost, the main reason for this channel is to just document. It's fun to document stuff and keep it with you. After some time, it's more of a visual diary, visual journal. I feel like it's fun to have something you can always count on after some time. It's amazing. I realized I was just afraid because it was too much to know, and I just put me down for so long because I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought the only way that I'm supposed to do this is if and when I'm only perfect, when I can ever touch on for me to film better videos. But I just said check it. No need for me to always see others try their level best, and it actually makes sense because they are having fun and they're improving, and me just sitting here and waiting and planning all the time. I stopped planning, said it's time to take action because I just planned a lot. I can't imagine how many videos I film in my head, and when it comes to real filming I don't. But I just said enough is enough because I did a lot, but I just said now it's time for me not to. This video is also me to calm myself for some reason. Like you say, I wouldn't quit again, so why don't you just keep going? The joy is in the climb itself, remember? I think it's high time I implemented all the things that I read in book. If I don't implement them, then I don't know the reason to why I should even read personal development, self-help books if I don't take action to the advice that I'm given. The joy is in the climb itself, and besides, there is a lot that you can learn. Consistency is growth, so consistency is growth or consistency. Either way it goes, as long as you're consistent, you are growing. Even if it is easy for you or not, you're growing. At least you improve. Every single video that you upload, you'll be better. 1% better every day is better than just a whole freaking thing. I just want to create this as a habit. I know a lot of videos that I do or anything like that, but let me just tell you guys about this. Just 1 minute. This was from Atomic Habits. I learned a lot from these books, and it's high time that I dedicated my time to actually be open to improve. Now that I know that I am not as good, so it is better for me to take action so I can get better, which is the main deal. But one line that I read was in the lines of the habits that you always have or things that you always do on a daily basis in your daily routine are ones that are going to help you improve in the long run, not just one transformative thing that you do and never touch it again. I think the little habits, the consistency is what matters the most. Just showing up for yourself is the best thing because growth is kind of inevitable. Even if you don't see the results as yet, at least you're improving. At least you know that when I focus on something, I can trust myself that I can deal with the ugly, I can deal with the good. If I can't handle the bad experiences with something, I can't handle the good, because why do I want to have the good only yet I'm not ready to face the ugly? So I just feel like I'm getting out of my head, getting out of my way for pretty reasons, and for me figuring this out too much of a big difference, because I know I'm not good yet. Putting the videos and angles and everything, so the only way for me to find out how better I can get is taking action, even if the actions that just as little as they might seem, that is taking action. So for all the bigger people that we enjoy watching, they just didn't wake up one day and posted one video and boom, I'm being judged, people are watching me, like everybody's watching me, which is far from the truth. That is like the spotlight effect. Your head or mind is telling you everybody's watching you. You could, I don't know, regardless of whether they watch you or not. I feel like it's an amazing thing. It's fun. Like, enjoy the process itself, because that is where the joy is. The joy is not in the results. Mostly it is, because that is the reward for your consistency, for your work. But are you enjoying? Even if it's not like 100% enjoyable, because growth is not fun. It's more of you getting out of your comfort zone and improving. So doing this is helping me to get out of my comfort zone, because as I said, I always plan like a lot. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But the moment that I get there, all reasons in the world to why I shouldn't take action. My videos are not that good. It's okay. There is room for improvement since no one is watching, quote unquote. It's fine. You are always evolving. I love where this is going. For some reason, I just feel like keeping on and showing up is something that really amazes me. But I was just so paranoid because my imposter syndrome was bad. I never believed that I was getting better in any way, because I thought if I don't have nothing to show for it, then I'm done. I'm not there yet. I think I'm not there yet because everybody's striving to be their best selves each and every single day. But I won't be able to evolve if I don't take action. You don't go to the gym to build up your dream body and see results in a week. It's just a series of number of days. Years that you're going to see that the daily work that you put in is accumulating. It's not going to waste, but it's accumulating in this, like this, to finally give you something big. Because the things that you do now are the things that are gonna stick with you even in the end. I just feel like transforming from being just a consumer, like always watching other people's stuff, which is fun. I'm at least evolving around again to not be just a consumer or consumer to being a creator myself. I want to express and embrace creativity. I want to see how better this can get. Let's see how better my editing skills are about to get, because it's fun. Like, it's always amazing to just have something that you do and love it for its own love. Loving something because you love it. I always put myself down so much. And this thing, I'll put it on the screen if I didn't find it. You here living in fear. I'm here living in fear of people don't even care. No one really cares. Like, when you think about it, no one really cares. They might seem like they do care, but at the end of the day, everybody goes back to their life and mind their business and do things they are supposed to do. But no one really cares that much. You care too much. I care too much for what everybody's gonna think about me. But in the end, that is my mind lying to me. Even if they see and whatever, I don't feel like it's a concern of mine at this point, because I know I am getting better. I'm evolving worse. And the goal is to have fun and document my life. I think that is the main goal for this channel. It's not going to solely be about trading and just that, but I just want to embrace how creative I can get. I think that will be fun. Even if it's just 1% or 0.5%, every single video that I upload, which will be much better. Even if I'll be like, at least the thumbnail that I made was better than the other, I feel like it will be so much better. I think I would rather take action than stay in the same position always, because I feel like when you don't take action, you're gonna freaking regret it. They're both painful. The pain over taking action itself, the pain of discipline. They are both painful, but I feel like it's time for me to choose my pain. I know it's hard because you want to be like better, 100% better, like perfect, especially if you struggle with perfection. I want everything to just be this perfect. If it's not, then I'm not doing it. But the point is to embrace growth. I really don't mind, because I believe everybody is having something they do, and there's always going to be someone better than you regardless. So I don't really think it's something that should be my concern at this point. I just want to have a documentary. I just want to have like something, because trust me, I usually listen to myself. I love listening to myself, because you know how they say at times that you talk about is a reflection of you? That is what happens. When I talk about something, I love to listen to my own advice. It just feels like another person talking to myself. As cheesy as it might sound, it helped me so much. I just feel like this could as well be like a whole documentary, just a whole freaking documentary. Just someone out there, a random person, you just on your suggested page saying stuff like this. I don't know, even if this is one person that you just pick back life into, that would be focused there. I know if anyone would like to do the same thing, but they've always been afraid, that they've always been thinking, like, the fear is not in the success, the fear is in failure. When you realize that there is a chance that you might fail, that is where you draw the line. You don't want to take action because you just don't want to be seen trying hard to get there. But realize that actually that is true, because someone said, I watched a video, someone saying something like that. You are not afraid of failure. No, you are not afraid of success. You're not afraid of being seen, but you're actually afraid of being seen trying. You don't want people be here and say, oh, she's literally trying her level best, when actually everybody is literally trying their level best. Trust me. Whether the results are there or not, everybody is striving to be better. And I think that is what's more important. Just try to be better than who you was yesterday is the most important thing there is. I just feel like embracing growth is the one thing, is the number one thing that you can just put your advantage, and using that opportunity to just grow is what really matters the most. I really don't care. Like, let it be. Like, let it be. Because every single time that I might be uploading a video, I'll be getting less nugget. Let me read you guys this from The Richest Man in Babylon. I'll claim my share of the good things of life, be one of those who stand afar, enviously watching others enjoy. I would make myself a guest at this banquet of good things. Let's see how better this gets. Let's not care about who from wherever in this world they are, because I'm so done of. There's two pains, as I said already. Pain of regret and pain of discipline. So you stand a chance of, okay, if I do the work, then I'll have two outcomes. I'll either have one outcome being good, and the other one, the worst case scenario, is just being there. But actually, I'd rather choose these two because it's for me. Either way it goes, it's a win-win situation where I get the chance to just film and improve wherever I need to improve, than to just do nothing and sit on my hands saying, let me wait until I'm in this position to do something that I want to do. It's okay, they can see you try. Everybody's trying. So I want to keep showing up and stay consistent. I'm using this video as accountability. People that you be playing it small for don't really care and they're not bothered, but you're trying so hard to prove to them how whatever you feel or you are like or anything in between, but they don't care, even if they seem like they do. They really don't. Keep trying out. Just keep trying out. Let's see where this goes if you just don't quit. That is the best thing. In the end, I think the entire narrative, as I said in the beginning again, is to just have a documentary. I think it's fun, you guys. I think it's fun for me because I love it. I actually do love this platform like so much. Talking to me, well, but yeah, no one really cares. So after all, let's leave, because the people that you're worried about, they're living their best life because they don't care. They seem like they do care, but they see it and reject it. So let's make ourselves a place of the banquet of the good things life has to offer us from this point too. Let's see how better this gets all together. It's always fun. Keep showing up. Like, I have nothing to lose. When you have nothing left to lose, you have everything left to win. I have nothing to lose. What am I losing? No ego is being protected by me being here. Trust me, I've seen, I've actually been seeing everything like going on forward. So there are actually 2 girls, 3 girls or 4. They are leaving. It's just pretty normal. They're using what they have, they're studying with what they got, and then they're growing, they're getting better. I look at myself and say, girl, you want to do the same thing. But guess who is always finding excuses? I don't have the best equipment. What do they have? They have just the basic equipment. And they are okay with that. They are leaving. I think there is just so much joy in just leaving. I feel like when you do the thing you say you want to do, you're going to feel much better than you avoiding them. Someone said your soul insists on what your ego resists. That was the bar, because your ego is screaming, or my ego has been screaming, you don't have the best equipment, sit down. I say, what? You heard me, sit down. So I just sat down because I don't have the best equipment. But my soul is really in love with the entire process. My soul wins. This ego is a liar, so chill. Anyway, you just figure out that everybody wants to have this and that, but nobody's willing to do what it takes to get there. The only way to see what's at the top is climbing to the top. Would you climb to the bottom, girl? But the only way to find out what's at the top is by climbing. So whatever the case it might be, they're like, this is freedom, y'all. This is freedom. I'm no longer afraid of being seen as an intermediate beginner. Like, it's fine. I can do this over and over again without getting tired. So let's see how better this gets, sweetie. After all, we're taking life a bit too serious, that it actually costs us the things that we want to do. So I really don't mind. Let's embrace creativity. After all, you are not the worst human being. That is your mind lying. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Fear got nothing to do with us. A lot of people have everything to say, but they're afraid because of who from wherever is gonna think about them. Judgment, judgment, judgment everywhere. We let go of that. Congratulations. because The Mountain Is You is the book that I'm currently reading. It's my April read. Last month was The Shadow Art of Live Give It a Joke, but this month is The Mountain Is You. I'm still thinking, should I do like what I've learned from the books that I read every month so we can share like everything? I feel like that would be a good idea. Let me think about that actually. Yep, let me think about that deeply. I think every month I should release a video of the things that I've learned from the book that I read that month. In that way, I know that I need to release a video, so I need to post a video. I need to read. See how this is gonna work to my advantage too? Love me to say that this is really gonna be something amazing. Alright, no, let's leave. Do you wanna do something? Go do it. Bye. Comment and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Adios. Or adios.